Yep, this seems alright. No use holding it back any longer. I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I guess we'll find out. I guess poke me this in chat as soon as the stream goes live and you can hear me and I actually start saying words. That may never happen though, so. Wow, it's a weird IPA. It's good though. I will try not to yawn extremely hard on stream, but no promises. Anyway, hello. I'm going to do an arena run tonight. That's just what I do. Arena runs. So, let me just bump my tweet, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, Hearthstone, Cardstone, let's play Hearthstone. As usual, if there's any issues with the audio, just say so, like voice balance, anything like that. In good news, I have already set Skype to Do Not Disturb, so that should already make the experience better for everyone. Stone, cards, Hearth. I noticed that the dust icon is underneath the card icon right now. That's an interesting visual glitch. Alright. Yes, I have tried the new adventure. I've played the 2 wings that have been released so far. I believe there's actually not one being released this week. Because of American Thanksgiving and all that. Anyway, Malfurion, Garrosh, or Uther. Druid is pretty good. I'm not always the best at it for some reason, even though that was my first ever 12-win run was a Druid. Warrior is bad, but they got 2 really good cards that have come out in this expansion for them, so I wouldn't be completely averse to playing it. And Paladin's really fucking good. So that's pretty much what we got today. What would you all like to see? I'm gonna end up playing Warrior, aren't I? I'll just let chat fill up the. Well, the thing with getting the good Warrior commons is that the fact that they are Warrior cards and commons means that we are much more likely to get them. I do have a poll option for hitbox, but honestly, I'm not. I don't care that much, I guess, is what I'm saying. Enough people have said the word warrior that, you know what, fuck it. Let's go Johnny 5-Axes. Alright, we got Revenge, Dragon Egg, and Little Exorcist. Dragon Egg actually can be okay in Warrior because it's the class that does the most hurting to its own minions. But I think here we're actually going to go for Revenge, because it can basically act like a consecrate, or like a super consecrate when we're at low health and only costs 2 mana. The Warrior is really bad at board clears. You'll find me saying the Warrior is really bad at a lot of things, though. Anyway, Dread Corsair, Bolster, and Slam. Bolster is pretty bad because we can't really expect to get taunts. I guess we have a slightly higher chance of getting it now that 2 taunt-related cards have been released, but I'm not taking one now. Dread Corsair kind of requires weapons, and we don't really know what kind of weapons we'll end up with, so we're going to take the Slam. It's a decent card. It's a pretty good card, even. Berserker, Bash, Bluegill. Again, Berserker's better in Warrior than a lot of other classes, but it's also sort of card-dependent. So Bash is kind of the outright better card here. I think we'll take that as well. We'll take minions eventually, I swear. Like right now, Gilblind, Razorfen, Fencarper. These are two, like, okay, but kind of subpar minions. This is an actually really good one, so we'll just take the Gilblind. Archmage, Bloodsail, Puddle Stomper. This is interesting, because Bloodsail is probably the better card in Warrior, specifically because of the whole weapon battle cry this thing has. I'm so proud of you, Color Printer, and also thank you for watching. I think we'll go Bloodsail, even though we haven't gotten any axes yet. We can sort of expect we'll get at least one. Having 3 damage is super useful, but we'll have more chance for 2s. I think I'll take this. Let's just only take 2 drops. We got Shield Block, Blood Fenraptor, Cleave. We have 2-drop minions already, and we're only 5 picks in, so I think I'm going to take Cleave here. Go with the utility spell. Puddle Stomper, Orgrimmar Aspirant, and Obsidian Destroyer. If you don't know, this is a card that just got released with League of Explorers. I believe it was the first week. And it's really fucking good. It's Hogger, but also a War Golem. Second Obsidian Destroyer, Archmage, but it is much more important that we take an Execute. Warriors have basically no clears, and this is one of them. Also, I really, really like that we've come up with like 3 or 4 different names in the chat for the Obsidian Destroyer. We got Haunted Cleaver, Dr. Scarab. This is pretty good. This is good. But yes, Execute is what we are taking here. Yeah, Obsidian Destroyer is really good, and I'm really happy we got a chance to play with one. I'm also really happy because we have a Fiery War Axe. Boulder Fist Ogre is really good as well, but Fiery War Axe is called Fiery Wind Axe for a reason. Armorsmith, Twilight Drake, Crazed Alchemist. So, we have an incredible amount of 2s, and granted, some of these are decidedly not 2s, but I think we can still sort of... Just a second. Realized I still was making Slack noises, and I have no idea if that, like, will filter through. Rather not end up doing that by mistake. Anyway, so Twilight Drake is actually pretty good just in general, and we have no 4s right now. Armorsmith and Crazed Alchemist are both also fine, but again, we have so many 2s right now, and we're only a third of the way through the draft. I much prefer Twilight Drake here. Cult Master, Mad Scientist, Arathi. Mad Scientist is bad because warriors don't have secrets. Cult Master is fine, but not great. Arathi Weaponsmith. Cult Master can be great, but here we're going to take Arathi Weaponsmith because having more weapons is good. I'd say I'm bad at warrior drafting, but I'm probably just rusty because I haven't played a warrior in several months in Arena because it just wasn't worth it up until recently. Shield Bearer, Youthful Brewmaster, Cogmaster. Well, we basically don't have any mechs right now. Right. Shield Bearer is also really bad. Youthful Brewmaster doesn't really fit in our deck, but out of these 3, it's the one that I'd most be okay with taking. Flame Juggler, Burly Rockjaw Trog, and Wind Fury Harpy. So, this is a decision that I really hate because Flame Juggler is a really fucking good card. But we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that we'd play on turn 2. We're 12 cards in, and our 4s are decent, but not great. This is interesting. I think I'll still take Burly Rockjaw Charg just because our we can't end up with too many 2s on this curve, and if I see another Fiery War Axe, I'm picking that instantly. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Rockjaw Trog here. Thrallmar Farseer, Stranglethorn Tiger, Ironbeak Owl. This is a pretty easy Stranglethorn. Silence has some value for the ability to use your weapon more judiciously, but we only really have one weapon here, so I don't really care about that too much. Farseer is bad. Tiger is good. It's nice to have a large, big fanged minion. Shredder, Warsong Commander, Silvermoon Guardian. If you've been living under a Hearthstone rock, Warsong Commander actually got a massive nerf just before this new expansion came out. It no longer gives charge to anything, but gives charge minions +1, and its stats weren't boosted or anything, so it is just absolutely unpickable. Anyway, Shredders are amazing. We're taking it. Illuminator, Twilight Drake, Coldlight Seer, and suddenly our deck is basically just filled with 4s. Oh, this is mildly annoying. So much so that I'm actually debating not, like, taking an Illuminator instead. So, like, Illuminator is never going to give us the bonus on its text, but it's still, like, not the worst stat distribution. This isn't a great position to be in general, but my 4s right now: Weaponsmith, Trog, Shredder, and Twilight Drake. I'm pretty okay with those. My 3s right now are literally Bash, so I'm actually going to pick the Illuminator defensively. Revenge, Screwdrank, and Master Jouster. If we didn't already have a Revenge, I'd probably take that pretty easily, but Master Jouster here. A, we still could fill out our high slots in the deck. B, Master Jouster is just a really solid card. The nice thing about Master Jouster is that if it wins the Joust, it's an amazing card. If it loses the Joust, in Arena, it's still an okay card. Like, it's chuffy enough that even an overcosted Pit Fighter is still a pretty good card. And yes, it has pretty great play quotes. Alright, Frostwolf Grunt, Burly Rockjaw, or the spell card charge. I'd be perfectly happy taking this if we didn't have so many 4s, but I think we're going to be forced into it. Because Frostwolf Grunt, we have a bunch of 2s and it's bad. Charge is just awful. Don't pick Charge. Like, don't pick Charge. We're going Burly Rockjaw. Clockwork Gnome, Bluegill, Gnomeregon. I'm going to take Clockwork Gnome here because it's decent. These 2 were kind of bad. This one is like okay in a pinch, but again, we have so many 2s. So many 2s. So, Clockwork Gnome. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a very questionable curve. Oh, hello. We have Bouncing Blade, Fell Reaver, Brawl. All of these cards are pretty good. Bouncing Blade actually is kind of bad, but in a funny way. Fell Reaver is really, really good, and someone in the chat's going to fight me on it, and I don't care. Brawl is really, really good, and we're going to take Brawl. These are both fantastic cards, though, and I would be perfectly happy to have either in my deck. Dread Corsair, Amani Berserker, and Shield Block. So, Dread Corsair currently gets the Fiery War Axe and the Arathi Weaponsmith. It's still pretty shitty. Amani, well, let's see. We're 20 picks in, and we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have like basically 4 plays. So I'm actually going to take the Amani here. Our curve is just so gigantic at 2 right now, but a lot of that is actually utility spells like Cleave, Revenge, and Slam, so I feel okay with this. Annoyatron, Blackwing Corruptor, Bluegill Warrior. How many Drakes do we have right now? It's literally just the Twilight Drake, right? Yeah. Probably the Annoyatron here. I sort of also consider it a utility card, even though it could also be dropped on turn 2 if you need to. So yeah, I'm gonna go Annoyatron here. Blackwing Corruptor just isn't worth it, even though we are kind of hurting for 5s right now. Ooh, that's good. Demolisher's Sparring Partner is actually a pretty good card, especially because it's a 2-drop, but considering all things. Like, it's a good card that it exists, but Sludge Belcher is a Sludge Belcher, and they're fucking amazing. Loot Hoarder, Stone Splitter Trog, Cavaldier. Both of these perfectly fine 2-drops. Cavaldier wins games, though. Even if we're forced to use our shitty hero power. Dalaran Mage, Spellbreaker, and Whirlwind. Not really much for Whirlwind to do. It's really a very synergistic card that a lot of warriors play to do all sorts of wacky things. So we're going to take a Spellbreaker here. The Silence is useful, and Spellbreaker is just has a much better stat distribution than the Owl does. You're at 25 picks. Tomb Spider, Goldshire Footman, Murloc Raider. So, for one thing, both of these are abjectly terrible. For another thing, Discover, it was discovered that you have 4 times the chance to pick up class cards. And you may say, it's a beast, who cares? But the 3-mana 3/4 with Taunt that Warrior got in this new expansion is a beast. It's a Fierce Monkey. So, while this doesn't really have a great chance of getting us the Fierce Monkey alone, that actually turns this from like a really shitty, from the kind of shitty card to an like, damn, this is a card. So, yeah, I'm okay with this. We need 3s so badly, though. We're 26 cards in, and we have 1 playable 3, and it's a 2/4, and we're not taking Warsong Commander because it's not really a 3. Oh my god, this deck. That's not a 3. So like, I know I just said we need 3s. Warsong Commander is not a 3-mana card. Anyway, we're probably taking a second Tiger here. Our deck is sort of really heavy around 5, but it's not like it has too much punch after that. I guess we are 26 cards in, and actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's I'm like right on the edge here with Ship's Cannon. Interesting. Honestly, this Tiger doesn't do me much in the early game. I need this too, specifically because I have literally no 3s. Like, if I had even like 2 or maybe 3 3s, I would probably take the Tiger here, but I literally need things to play on turn 3 now. So we're going Ship's Cannon. Feels weird to do that. Deathwing, or Deathspite, because both of these other cards are bad. I mean, if you want to know why Whirlwind is bad in Arena, look at Deathspite and look at Whirlwind. You get Whirlwind for free with Deathspite, and that basically turns it into a 3-mana 4/2. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God, we're not going to get another 3, are we? We're actually not going to get another 3. I'm probably going to take the Dread Corsair here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Dread Corsair here. Just need low mana things. Murloc Raider isn't good. Priestess of Elune is especially ungood. So yeah, we have enough weapons. And lastly, we continue not to get a 3. Oh yeah, Dread Corsair will also get to shoot the cannon more often. So, do we take Violet Teacher, Armor Smith, or Matter Bomber? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a surprising number of spells. 6. 7. There is like a non-zero chance that Violet Teacher is good, but at the same time, we have a fuck ton of 4s right now. Even if this one doesn't count. Like, wow, God, this curve. They call this the Shocker. I'm probably going to take the Matter Bomber here because I love it. Armor Smith just doesn't really do much for us. So yeah, I'm going to take Matter Bomber. Best bomber NA. Alright. You can't see it on the stream, I believe, but I'm actually using the Hearthstone deck tracker to follow this arena run. Since I stopped using Hearth Arena, it's basically become my go-to for automatic stat tracking, and it's really good. Alright, I don't think this deck goes 0-3. The deck has 3 chances to prove me wrong. But it's like, this is bad, but it's not 0-3 bad. Alright. Welcome, welcome. You missed an interesting draft, I'll call it that. Magnetic North, it's Warrior in LOE, which is why I'm actually fighting another Warrior right now. Alright, this is a great start. I get a billion 4s. So let's just throw all that shit out. Alright. Fairy War Axe. Perfect. Master Jouster doesn't really matter here. Ooh, beautiful. Clockwork Gnome.
I am ready.
Hope I don't bait out his Fiery War Axe. Anyway, at least I have the War Axe. They also have a War Axe, clearly.
Wanna blow something up?
Ah, that does the job. Not too sherby. Rothy Weaponsmith, that's fine. Big problem here is that I'm going to have nothing to do on turn 3. Thus is life, thus is Warrior. You're going to find that's a common theme in this deck, having nothing to do on turn 3. Oh, the value! Off the charts.
Embrace the light.
Here's an interesting question. Do I attack in with the War Axe under the expectation that I'm playing the Weaponsmith next turn? And you know, I'm gonna say yes. This also gives me options for cleave.
My blade be thirsty.
His blade be thirsty. Well, this makes life annoying. Could reversing swish bash here, and I think I'm actually going to do that. It's pretty bleh, but
The light shines.
that's fine. Best laid plans and all that. Frothing Berserker is a card I would have loved to have. Alright. It's like, do I want to... Yeah, if I'm going to play the cleave, I got to play the slam, so let's see what we got. Got a brawl. Alright, that will help when this person inevitably gains a massive advantage over us. Basically using all of our removal here. We can at least play the Master Jouster next turn. And ideally win the brawl, or win the joust, but I never count on that.
Ready to ride.
Okay.
What you want?
Okay. I am legitimately in trouble now. And unfortunately, this means that I pretty much have to play the Arathi Weaponsmith. Yeah, I'll take this on the board. We're off to a good start. Sorry for the slight stream delay there, I was moving the window open. I can see that I'm fighting Rat. No, it's certainly not over, but it is quite possibly over. Yeah, Blackrock board is just fantastic music. I really do like the new boards they've added with each expansion, pretty much.
So many choices.
Agreed.
What you looking at?
No, I do not have Time Warner. Boy, that is an issue. I have Cablevision, for the record. So, I play the Master Jouster. If that doesn't win, I basically die. And by basically, I mean, well, not literally, but basically. Alternatively, I brawl, and there's a 1 in 4 chance that it kills it, which is pretty sad. Boy, this is just bad. Brawl is... Alright, to play Brawl now is basically wait to be killed, so... YOLO. Obsidian Destroyer, yes? Oh well. Good game. I also haven't played Warrior in a while, but honestly, I'm not sure there was much that we could do here. They just had better cards than us. Yep, that'll do it. Warrior. Oh, that was unfortunate. On the plus side, it means we'll be playing an 0-1 player. I don't currently have water in my house, so I'm drinking beer. Not that I wouldn't be otherwise, but you know.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
Might keep this, might throw the Spellbreaker. Annoyatron is really good against a rogue as a turn 2 drop, just because it sort of messes with their whole game plan. So I'm a fan. They played a Wisp. Alright, calling it now, we're fucked. So, okay, let me just say, that rogue just played a Wisp. Wisp can be used to activate any combo card for free. You literally won't lose anything. I feel really good about our chances here. They are not a very good rogue. Annoyatron hard counter here, though. I'm loving this. Oh, I can't not do this.
It's time for a little blood.
I can't not. You motherfucker. I mean, not really, but... Yeah, no, like, the fact that they did that basically says that they don't understand Hearthstone. Like, that's enough of a play for me to just say that, yeah, you don't really know what you're doing.
Victory for Silver.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, I'm glad we finally get to see this baby. Angry Chicken is also a rare, for the record. Probably just throw down the piloted Shredder. Keeps bored. Hunger Crab's an epic. I would take Ice Raider 100% of the time in that Armageddon. You know, their deck isn't awful.
I can see my house from here.
Kind of wish I had Revenge right now. Okay, I can get behind that. Yeah, and Wisp is fine to take as a rogue. If you're a rogue, specifically. I could totally coin out the Pirate Dream. And there's like a non-zero chance that I'm gonna do that. But no, I probably will have to save the coin for Obsidian Destroyer next turn. Instead, I will probably do this, definitely. And then probably play the Ship's Cannon and Noyatron and see what happens next turn. And yes, Murloc's got a Wisp. If you don't realize it, that is an extremely good thing for them to have. Like, for Murlocs to have. Like, that is a massively more powerful Wisp. Because Murloc synergy is basically based on having a billion Murlocs on the board, and this just lets you put one out for free. Well, that's cute. You know, they could clear my board here, but I'm betting they're not going to do it. They're going to play. They're going to play Headcrack. They're going to play Headcrack. You're going to play a card. That card is called Headcrack. Oh my god, that was really bad. Okay, I wanted to coin out the Obsidian Destroyer, but that will just proc their Worgen. I don't really want to do. So I'm actually probably going to play the Dread Corsair and try to get this baby to hit. I mean, honestly, as long as it doesn't hit face, we'll be fine, and that just means it'll hit face. What else do I do? I suppose I could always pull this back afterwards, just that they don't have something to activate that on. Yeah, I'm okay with that. None of this is good. Yep, I am totally okay with this. The question is, yeah, I'm just gonna armor up here. Yeah, this person played Headcrack. They basically won. Yeah, don't play Wisp on turn 1. Oh, damn! It's me, owned. God, my deck is not helping me right now. Obsidian Destroyer, not really helpful in this scenario, unfortunately. Yeah, this is basically play the spider and pray. Iron for Grizzly is not really helpful. Jesus.
What now?
Yes, what now? I'm gonna lose to this rogue player. I'm actually going to lose to this rogue player. Do I even? No, why not? Worst comes to worst, this can kill that next turn. Of course. Yeah, why not? That'll be useful. Alright. I feel a little more okay about this, just because they're more likely to ignore the Scarab. Okay. Oh right, Headcrack. Yep, now they just go full face, which is fine. It's the good and correct move. Oh, my kingdom for a cleave. That's not a cleave. We have cards that could help us here, just none of them want to show up. None of them want to show up. So we do this just to avoid dying. Dr. Scarab doesn't really help us as long as we have this. I mean, we're still taking the... At this point, I'd actually rather play the King's Defender here. Just for the sake of getting rid of that Wolf Rider. Because at this point, we're basically just in recovery mode. Do I play the Brewmaster and coin out the Burly Rockjaw? I think I do. I need more things on the board just to help with clearing. This is a bad state of affairs, because they can basically just headcrack us till we die. Wow, we are gonna lose. Now that I think about it. Well, I guess actually we have the armor up every turn. And next turn we can Obsidian Destroyer and armor up. We're not dead. I'll give it that much. Rogue is dangerous in Arena, but you also have to be good to play it well. Like, this is not a very good Rogue. Frankly, there's still a non-zero chance that we win this. Especially because they're going to lose this next turn. Yeah, we basically have no choice here. Armor up. Trade both these away. I am going to hold this so that in the future I can get rid of their Dragon Egg for free. If they get basically anything, we're dead. Okay, that's a plus. Well, this is pretty much it. We're either gonna win or we're gonna not win. It's one of the two. So, yep, they take that, which is fine by me. They decline to headcrack us, which is actually a really good thing. Because that lets me get an armor lead. And then this, unfortunately, has to go into that. I'm going to play Tiger and a Bloodsail Raider, and we're going to plow into their face because we need this to be over as fast as possible. Well, to be honest, oh yeah, I guess there is that. The Trog stops them from headcracking me, which buys me some breathing room, and they play a Wind Fury Harpy, so we just win. I don't know if I'd say the Trog saved the game. It stopped them from headcracking me, but we could basically stop their headcrack infinitely with our hero power. There we go. This is the one time the Warriors' hero power completely saved us. So I'm not even going to give them a well played. They haven't earned this. Obsidian Destroyer is a really fucking good card. Honestly, even the Master Jouster, we would have lost that Trog, but that would be the only difference. We'd still have the Obsidian Destroyer up. Alrighty. So, we're 1-1. We didn't go 0-3. That's something. This is not a good deck. But that's what streams are for. To teach you things like warriors are not a good class in Arena.
Garrosh versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Was a decent rogue deck with a really bad rogue player. I'm gonna keep the Shredder because there's really no chance that we get a good curve thanks to that whole 3 thing. Yeah, I can live with this. Yeah, I can live with this.
Job done. Greetings.
I mean, the thing was, we had bad enough draws that, yeah, we totally could have just lost to that. Nah. Yeah, definitely the Imani here. Like, there were actually a lot of turns where if we had just pulled one of the 2-mana damage cards that we had, if we had just pulled like a billion of the cards in our deck, it really wouldn't have been nearly as close as it was.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Ha! That's fine. Matter Bomber. Boy, wish I could just play that now. Yeah, just throw out the ship's cannon. No reason to throw the Brewmaster to die. Of course, here comes the muster for battle, so the cannon dies anyway.
Death does not scare
Oh, okay. Death doesn't scare him. Oh, he's gonna be real sad. The only thing I'm really sad about is that I can't really play this youthful Brewmaster, but this is probably worth it. This is definitely worth it.
I am ready.
Greetings, travelers! Best card in my deck. Doesn't even have a battle cry. Deathlord is an okay card. It certainly isn't as bad as what just happened makes it. We are 2-1 with this warrior. I'm laughing and you can't hear it. Now you can. I knew what must be done, and I did it, and it's great. Oops, that was my phone.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
victory or death.
Okay, so we're 2-1 with a rogue. No, that is not a rogue. This is the opposite of rogue. We're 2-1 with a warrior. They're bad, but I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'll take this. Why not? Worked last time. Yeah, sure. Equalicrate could have won in the game, but equality is rare. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, the enemy played a Deathlord. I happened to pull an Execute, and it worked out for me. It definitely worked out for me.
Mind if I roll need?
I don't mind at all if you roll need, because I'm going to roll Annoyatron. I really like Annoyatron as a card. It just messes up people's plans so nicely. If they had an Aldor Peacekeeper, the game wouldn't have been over, but it's also a thing that just spawns 1/1s. Wow! Okay. Yo, that was a play right there. Play of the game. For the record, we're currently 2-1. Like, we're not on the underside right now. Ha ha! Ooh, this is interesting. So if I play Death's Bite, I get Dread Corsair for free. I could always do that next turn, though, so I'm actually probably just going to bash it and play Ship's Cannon. And then trade these two little guys into it. Yeah, I like that a lot, especially because mages have ping. Kind of a shame that happened in the wrong order, but, you know. There we go. Warrior is absolutely the worst class. It is better now, though, because of, 1, the Obsidian Destroyer that just won us that last game, and 2, the Fierce Monkey, which is a spider tank that also has Taunt. It would have been nice to get one of those, because we literally have 1/3, and it's Illuminator. For a little bot, he packs a big punch. This is interesting. It's definitely Deathspite, Dread Corsair. Question is, do we knock out that first? And I think the answer is yes. Wombo combo! Wombo combo! God, it's like, do I even get rid of that? I don't know. Going into turn 6. I don't really want to waste the 4 damage. This is a weird moment right now. Next turn we're playing Cavaldier. You know, I'm actually going to save that. It's also like, what do we get rid of that with? So, yeah. I feel good about this. Like, even if it was 3 health, it would have been like, yeah, no brainer, but 1 health is... yeah. And then I could do this. Oh, that's so cute. Unfortunately for them, I enjoy raiding. If you don't know, Cavaldier Raider is a floating watcher, but for everyone. It's not quite that simple, but basically it's inspires gain +2/+2, and they fireball it. Or they polymorph it. That's fine. Same shit. And they're such nice people that they let me swing their face. This is a weird position to be in. I kind of want that slam to draw a card, honestly. So I guess, do I just play the Revenge here? I mean, at the moment, we're probably not going to get below 12 health, so it's sort of a dead card. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I could double hit face. What does that get them down to? 10? Like, they play something big, and I want this to be able to just, you know, slam trade into it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Revenge here. Like, at this point, I really, really value this 4 damage. It's not like there's much we can do at 10. Like, we're not putting him down to 2 health or anything. And we don't have another weapon to replace it with anyway. Because again, at this point I'm sort of playing with the assumption that I'm not going to... what am I trying to say? I don't actually remember what I'm trying to say. That's cute. Oh god, that's beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Let me just spam the thank you emote. And we get a brawl, so if this gets really bad. Alright, I can get behind this. Kuvo has tweeted me saying that I better be listening to anime music while playing these cards. I'm not sure if this counts. Okay.
Powering up. Portals online.
This is an odd position to be in. Do I start the face raised? Or do I just attack the Mech Warper and go outvalue? Oh, they have 3 cards right now. I also have the promise of that hurting them. This is weird. Like, I kind of want to just slam them in the face and be like, what are you going to do about it? But I don't know. If they frostbolt my tiger, I'll feel a little bad. Fuck.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Wow. Okay. That's bad. This makes it slightly less bad.
I am ready.
Yep.
I am ready.
Okay. I'm going to... This will take away our biggest win condition, but it also takes away our biggest lose condition. So, YOLO. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Alright. I can live with this. Alright, I am actually in trouble here. Master Jouster would be pretty nice. Obsidian Destroyer would be nice. Arathi Weaponsmith? Eh. Not great, but not terrible. I'm not gonna play it though. Master Jouster is the thing that I want right now. Like next turn, give me that Master Jouster. Oh god. Yeah, I have probably lost this, unfortunately. Damn it. Alright, time to start using face as a resource. Execute's actually a decent pull here, because more than likely they're going to kill the Arathi Weaponsmith with the Jormungandr. Or I just lose. Definitely just lose. Alright.
Did someone say
Bomber. Bomber, please! Damn. This is doubly bad because we still have done 0 damage to their Jormungandr. If we had hit 1 bomb into that, we would actually be in a really good position here. So yeah, we just lose. Thus is the fate of all Warrior Arena players. That is decidedly unhelpful. Yeah, there is nothing we can do to save ourselves here, is there? I guess technically we could execute the bomber. Whose damage is this? 5, 3, 8. I guess we don't have a choice.
Well.
Oh well.
Well played.
Okay, they drafted 3 polymorphs. Not a pretty good deck. Bomb Lobber is a ridiculously good card for reasons that we've already seen. Fallen Hero is really good. All right, we're 2-2. God, this giant hole in our deck is like, for as bad as the warrior is, this is also a bad draft. Just because we like, did we get offered any threes? Like, someone go back and tell me, you know, once I upload this to YouTube in forever. We got like no threes. I guess we got offered some non-threes. Oh yeah, I was offered 3 Warsound Commanders. So like I said, we were not offered threes. Oh good, a Paladin. A 2-2 Paladin.
I will fight with honor.
Victory
Alright.
or death!
Dump these back into our deck. You never know. Maybe they'll play a Death Lord. If they coin out a mini bot, I'm just gonna be so sad.
Dragnos!
Okay, that's not a mini bot, so I'm not that sad. There are a lot of threes that aren't threes. But Warsong Commander is a pretty egregiously not 3/3. Alright, Argent Lance.
Not on my
Argent Protector will do just as good. Paladin's gonna Paladin. Especially because I don't have to play 3. So you'll notice that the fact that I haven't been able to play a turn 3 has basically murdered me every single game. Like, they have an entirely full board here, and I've had just literally nothing I can do about it. Like even here, this is a pretty weak play. Well, the thing with Arena RNG is that you are, like, much more likely to get class cards than you are to get regular cards. So, it doesn't really matter. So like, basically, the fact that Warsong Commander sucks as much as it does
Did someone say bomb?
is one of the huge reasons that Warrior is not only bad in Arena, but, like, you know, actively has gotten worse much of the time. Before this, the class minions and the class things that the Warrior had gotten were just absolutely awful. Just unconscionably bad. Alright, yep, goes to that. Which means that this doesn't kill it in 1, which is just, you know, great.
I am undefeated.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, like, honestly, you could have made Warsong Commander a spider tank, and it would still not have been played in Constructed, so it wouldn't have really mattered there.
not on my watch.
Alright, this guy also has a really good deck. The fact that they're 2-2 is kind of sad. And at this point, we basically just lose.
I enjoy raiding!
It's unfortunate. Oh, no, see, Warsong needed a huge nerf. Like, I completely agree, Patron was too much for Constructed to bear. How they did the nerf, and the fact that they literally just didn't even consider what would happen in Arena. Like, kick the worst class, basically, when they're down,
Reporting for
is
duty.
just, well, thanks, I guess, Blizzard. Yeah. Let's go the Stealth route. And they'll just style on me because they're a Paladin. They'll play a Murloc Knight and Hero Power. Because they're a Paladin.
Reporting for duty.
The light does not discriminate.
Yep, this is a loss. Not really much I could do about that. Can Can gain 3 life by playing this Dread Corsair for 4 mana. That's cool, I guess. There are about a billion ways that this paladin could... No, they probably wouldn't kill me right now, just right now, but they'd come pretty close. Yeah, Golden Pants is a pretty paladin-y name.
I wonder.
What you want?
Oh, that'll do it. That will definitely do it. That's fair. Your Keysen honestly wants to just trade into my face. Oh, especially because you have a Booty Bay. Yeah, they just win. I could pull Brawl now, but I don't think that even saves me at this point. And I don't. Ugh. Well, here's to hoping for Millhouse. That ain't Millhouse. Not that it matters. I needed the Booty Bay dead more than I needed an Undercity Valiant. By what am I gonna do now? Do you mean in this game or do you mean in the stream?
Sign up today. Reporting for duty.
Something needs tinkering?
Yeah, at this point they just have to flood the board and there's basically nothing I can do. Yeah.
You want me killed?
I'll take the 1 and 4. I mean, it's not like I have any other choice. And it's the first one out. I knew it would be. Yeah, if I lose, I'll just do another arena.
Ready, sir.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Yeah, they actually have a really good deck. Like,
Reporting for
most of the cards they've shown. I mean, there's some pretty nah ones there, but they have the really good Paladin cards that make Paladin really good, and we just got a Clockwork Gnome because that's a card. Alright, let's get that second arena run going. Alright, 2 and 3. That's about right. This deck was completely screwed by this right here. Like, if we had gotten even shitty 3s, I mean, not Warsong Commander, because Warsong Commander is not a 3, but even shitty 3s. And wow, the game kicks me in the dick by not even giving me any gold. Thanks, game. It also gives me a shitty Warrior card. Like, Warbot is part of the reason that Warriors are so bad right now. Warbot is a terrible 1-drop, because at best it can be a 2/2. That's terrible. That's awful. And they decided, yes, this is a card we're going to make. This is a card that will never be used in any format of the game. We'll make this. We'll give this to Warrior. And we get a Golden Common. Aw, yeah. I get the feeling none of these cards are even new, except I guess the Golden Common. How much dust is this? Oh, they might be. Oh, yep, it's a 40 dust pack. Counting the, so the switch out the Golden Common with the Golden, or with the Warbot that we got. Alright, back into Arena. Because I just can't learn my lesson. It couldn't have been a Golden Goldshire Footman because this was the Grand Tournament, so fuck you, Garrosh. We already did a Gul'dan last time, so executive decision, we're going Rogue. Keyson Mystic, Mana Wraith, Cut Purse. Mana Wraith is awful. Keyson Mystic is like okay because Mage and Paladin are so big, but not great. Because most secrets aren't very good in Arena. Cut Purse, it's good. Archmage, Gadget Zan Jouster, Cold Blood. So both of these cards can be good. It sort of depends on the kind of deck that we end up with. Gadget Zan Jouster is basically... Sometimes it's useless, sometimes it's a zombie chow without the downside. For the record, you get golden like non-class cards by leveling up the classes past 50. Alright, full speed! Plus it's a 1-drop, so it combos with other things. Wow, these are all terrible. This is so bad. Oh god. Sinister Strike is just, it doesn't do anything useful unless we're like base rushing. Goldshire Footman is just useless. Salty Dog costs too much and is just bad. I could get the Salty Dog because I am a Salty Dog. Oh god, do I take a Sinister Strike or a Salty Dog? This is so bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Salty Dog because they at least have to dedicate resources to killing it, where this, it does its thing and then it's gone. Ogre Ninja, Argent Commander, SI7 Agent. These are both really good cards. This is also a pretty good card, but these two are much better cards. I'm gonna go with the SI7 Agent. Assassin's Blade, River Croc, Narrowbar Weblord. We have a Salty Dog. That's not a card. It's really Assassin's Blade or River Croc, and we're early enough in the draft that I feel like an Assassin's Blade is fine. I'm gonna go with that. Vanish, Spiteful Smith, Razor Fen Hunter. Well, we're already kind of loading up on 5s, but Spiteful Smith and Assassin's Blade are kind of stupid together, and Spiteful Smith is already a pretty good card, so, yeah. Happy with that. Perdition's Blade, Saboteur, and another cut purse. Perdition's Blade is really fucking good. I'm just gonna take it, especially because we have like 1/3, and it's an SI7. It's also really good. Whatever. Perdition's Blade. Defender, Angry Chicken, Cold Light. Neither of these are cards. Okay, so objectively speaking, the Mechwarper is the pick here. But if I want to go all Trump's teachings, we do have a Perdition's Blade and an SI7 Agent, which are two cards that traditionally they can be kind of tough to play in the early game. And this makes them really easy to play in the early game. So you know what? Wisp. Trump is not very good at Arena. Like, I mean, he's good at Arena, but like as far as like really good Arena players go, like Trump is a much better constructed player than Arena player. Anyway, Crazed Alchemist, Armored Warhorse, Argent Watchman. These two are both bad. I'm probably going to take the Crazed Alchemist because it's fine. Trump is a better Arena player than me. Let me just get that out of the way first. But Crazed Alchemist probably. Yeah, Crazed Alchemist almost definitely. Spellbreaker, Undertaker, Puddle Stomper. So we currently have a Crazed Alchemist and a Cut Purse, neither of which are really 2-drops. Sorry. We also have Argus, which is not really a 4-drop unless you already have the board. Spellbreaker isn't a super 4-drop either, though, so we're going to take Puddle Stomper. One Silence is definitely good, but I really like having 2s. 2s are good. Bloodfriend Raptor's a 2. It's good. I'll take that. One-Eyed Cheat, bad. Nerubian Egg, bad. Ancient Watcher, bad. Lovely. This is probably Nerubian Egg, just because none of my other cards are good, and you know, in a pinch, I could use Perdition's Blade on it. Yeah, that's a thing. Dagger on 2 is fine, but this is Egg here. And yes, we don't need 2-drops on Rogue, but like, I don't know. I'm fine with my pick. This would be an easy Stormpike Commando, but we already have a bunch of 5s. We have one that's not really a 5. But I can't really keep telling myself that and taking 5. Tooth Spider is like okay. We have no 4s right now, so I guess I'll take a card that I can at least drop on 4. And yeah, Unearthed Raptor is not a beast, it's a skeleton. Yeah, I'll do that. Gang Up, Frost Elemental, Anubisath. This is a pretty easy Frost Elemental. Gang Up is terrible, don't take it in Arena. Anubisath, Grimsail, Assassin's Blade. This is... Like, on one hand, I would take the Assassin's Blade immediately, but we already have one Assassin's Blade, and you were not going to play two Assassin's Blade. Oh, and yes, Unearthed Raptor is fixed. I was actually playing a constructed deck with it last night. This is probably an Anubisath here. I know that it's not a good arena card. It's really bordering on a bad arena card, but a second Assassin's Blade is not what we want here. Like, this is at least a playable card. Kefaldir, Ogre Magi, Murloc Raider. Murloc Raider's bad. This is basically, do I get a Kefaldir or do I get an Ogre Magi? Kefaldir doesn't really count as a 5 just because you really want to be playing it on turn 7. Ogre Magi is... That's a card. And yeah, the Museum Curator is not coming out next swing. I'm not really huge on either of these cards right now, but this is at least a win condition. Our 4s are pretty lacking though, and honestly, actually, I think I'm going to take Ogre Magi solely for the sake of a 4. Especially because Kefaldir has anti-synergy with the Assassin's Blade. Next Wing is being released next week. So not this Thursday, Thanksgiving, next Thursday. Deadly Poison, Boulder Fist Ogre, Red Fist Corsair. I want both of these cards. It's probably the Deadly Poison though, just because Deadly Poison's a really good card, and our 3 slot is pretty empty. If we picked Sinister Strike, Ogre Magi would still be kind of bad though, like honestly. Ogre Magi would be good with Backstab. It would be really good with Backstab. It'd be good with Eviscerate, but we don't really have the pleasure of having any of those. I think I'm gonna go with Deadly Poison here. It's a really, really good card, and there are other big cards that do what Boulder Fist Ogre does. Deadly Poison is the only card that does what Deadly Poison does. Well, there's also Tinkers, but anyway. Defias Ringleader, really good. Tinkertown Technician fills the hole in 3 that we definitely have right now. Tomb Spider, we already have 1. I definitely wouldn't want 2 of them. This is interesting. We actually have calmed down a lot on the 2s, and like honestly, this isn't really a 2-drop, so yeah, this is Defias. Sensei, Chicken, Alchemist. Do we have like any mechs right now at all? We don't have a single mech. We're taking another Alchemist. Betrayal, another Sinister Strike, Mech Yeti. Betrayal's pretty good, but Mech Yeti is a Mech Yeti, and we're taking a Mech Yeti. Cold Blood, another Salty Dog, and another Grimscale Oracle. Boy, this is just... Tonight is not my night, but Cold Blood is at least a card. These other 2 are decidedly not cards. Ah, yes, Buccaneer. This is what I want. I also want a Piloted Shredder, but I want a Buccaneer more. Because Buccaneer is fucking fantastic. Buccaneer. I'm sorry. we're taking a Flame Juggler. How many 2s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, we have enough 2s. Explosive Sheep is a clear, and Rogues don't have clears. So I might take that over Maiden of the Lake. What's our 4 situation? We have a Tomb Spider, an Ogre Magi, a Mechanical Yeti, and a Defender of Argus. This is weird. We're also getting fucked on 3s again. Yeah, Grimscale Oracle is the card of this draft right now. Yeah, also, Maiden of the Lake is like bad stat distribution and a bad card text for Rogue, because you don't really care if your dagger costs a little less. Yeah, rogues have awkward, terrible clears, so rogues don't have clears. I think I'm going to take the explosive sheet, because, I mean, fuck it. Shady Dealer, Master of Disguise, and Secret Keepers. Secret Keeper's really bad. It's really, really bad. It's terrible. We have 1... and the Salty Dog, right? It is still a 4-3 for 3, and we have a giant hole in our curve. Why am I even debating this? We have no 3s right now. I'm not letting that happen again. Like, even a 4-3 is fine. And, oh, good. Now I get my explosive sheep. The game is being cruel tonight. We're not taking a Core Hound. We're not taking a Young Dragon Hawk, so we don't really have a choice. But yeah, it's a 3-drop, and it's a pretty good 3-drop. Wow, the game is just being a real asshole. I want all 3 of these cards right now. I want all 3 of them. So Eviscerate, it's really good. Sap, it's really good. Tinker Sharp Sword Oil, it's really good. Less good than the other 2, though. Honestly, this is between Eviscerate and Sap. I know I'm going to get people who don't really like the Sap, and honestly, it doesn't fit as well in our deck as I wish it did. So we're going to take the Eviscerate. And we're going to take a second Eviscerate. Oh, and we're at pick 29, and our deck is just a giant finger to the sky! As we take a Master Swordsmith. Alrighty then. Oh, did my Hearth Arena tracker not get it? Oh, there we go. Wisp, Cold Blood, does it have everything? Pretty sure it does. No, it's got 29 out of 30. That's weird. Give me a moment. Looks like it didn't catch one of my picks, maybe? Cut purses here. Why is there a retire button? Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so what does the not think I have? It clearly seems to have just missed a pick. What was the last pick that we just made? I actually don't remember. Missed Cold Blood, Deadly Poison, Buccaneer, Gadget and Jouster, 2 Eviscerates. Oh, it missed an Eviscerate. I'm still keeping track of my stats even though I'm on stream. Fight me. Okay, this is the active deck. Let's go. Yes, it was a Master Swordsmith. That makes sense. Also a bad card. Alright, this isn't as bad of a deck as the last deck we played. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of figured it was a duplicate. I didn't immediately see it, but that was just because I had to scroll up for it to show up. Anyway, this deck has a billion 2s. That's neat, I guess. Wow, I can already see from the Hearthstone deck tracker that we have a perfect curve here. They're playing a Shaman, yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it! No, this deck is way, way better than the last deck we played. Oh, so much better than the last deck we played, trust me. Like, I don't even know if you were making a joke, but I assure you. Also, damn, they played a Mech Warper and just fucked up all of my plans. Do I do anything here? I kind of don't, because next turn I can Buccaneer and do shit. I can't believe a Light Warden was actually a good card. Fortunately, they totemed, so we're actually in really good position here. For me to... Yeah, max greed. Max greed. I don't care that we're like just completely fucking our curve right now. This is too good not to do. Buccaneer, if you didn't know, is a TGT card. Whenever you equip a weapon, give it +1 attack. That includes your hero power.
Did you bring some fish?
He did in fact bring some fish. Damn, he actually brought that fish. Brought the shit out of those fish. Yeah, it's probably just Flame Juggler, kind of hope to get the Manatide Totem. Oh, it's not the Manatide Totem, but throw down the fucking ear. The good thing is that it's sort of pseudo-taunted. Even if it's 1 health, they don't have a ping, so I count that as pseudo-taunted. Ooh, fancy. Go into the Buccaneer. You have to. You literally don't have a choice. Well, luckily for us, this only gained 1 attack. Next turn, I will at least have the Puddle Stomper SI7 Agent combo to throw down. Yeah, I feel okay about this right now. No, Tails Gets Trolled is a much better name than the Grand Tournament, and it's a much better webcomic than Hearthstone because Hearthstone is not a webcomic. Jesus! Jeez, Gazorpazorp Field, go easy on me. I'm gonna play the Salty Dog. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. Fight me IRL.
Oh, the Lich King!
More like for the Bitch King. Okay, he made a good trade, and by good trade I mean I'm fine with this. And let's see, we're on 6 mana, which is kind of janky. So I'm gonna play the Puddle Stomper and the SI7 agent, because I don't really have much else I can do. I could time rewind, but there's literally no point. I mean, I guess I could time rewind the SI7 agents. So it's like, do I value a 3/3 on the board, or do I value... No, I would actually rather just float the mana this turn. I can always pull this back next turn if I need to. So yeah, Salty Dog to the face. Salty Dog value, baby. I didn't trade the Salty Dog because what are they gonna do?
Feel the power.
Okay, they might do that. I do not feel bad at all for not playing around that. If we're gonna have this discussion. Windspeaker is a shitty card. Huh. Wow, we just found some synergy. If he kills my smaller guys, then I hit him with the Murloc Tidehunter and then go face again. I'll trade 14 damage for 2 small minions. Any day. So yeah, I put him in a really awkward place here. Because, like, he doesn't want to kill either of these cards. If he wastes a Hex on this, I would just love that. Okay. That's interesting. And the Taunt Totem bails him out, because of course it does. Ball. Yeah, sure. No, Stranglethorn Tiger is the only one here that is actually a minion. This is interesting. I think what I do here is A, dagger up, bop this, and B, play the Master Swordsmith. Let's see where he goes. Okay. That's fine. Explosive Sheep is alright here. That. Okay, that's a play. Oh, if he heals it, then. Okay, if they anti-tempo themselves, that's totally fine. like sure. That's what you want to do. Oh, okay. That makes that play less bad. I'll give it that. This is interesting. This is interesting. Everything is just so interesting today. I don't really fear that 6 damage to my face enough to care about that. Question here is, do you play Explosive Sheep or do you play Stranglethorn Tiger? Do you just play both of them? I might just play both of them. Yeah, I definitely play the Tiger. That's happening. And I definitely dagger up. That's happening. I don't really care to like switch the life of any of these things. I don't want to alchemist my egg because I want them to kill it, or for it to get like the bonus points. And now that I say it like that, I'm actually just gonna do this. All right. Incidentally, I can always alchemist my egg. Like, there's no reason I can't just wait to do that until I'm in a more favorable position. So now I just have the world's most awkward board. Sure. Yeah, of course. Why not? This is just the funniest board that you'll ever see. That's a fire elemental, I guess. You know, if he really wants it to be. This fucking guy, I swear. Okay, so now the question is, do I want to get rid of my Crazed Alchemist? And because I just got another one, fuck it, why not? And then I will Crazed Alchemist the... I don't want to get rid of 2 Crazed Alchemists, though. This is surprisingly annoying.
So many options. Here we go.
That's not what I want to do. Not yet, anyway. This is not... oh yeah, I guess I could Crazed Alchemist a 3rd thing if I really wanted to. And, you know, I might actually do that just for more shenanigans, but that just seems silly.
So many options.
This is definitely happening.
Choose soup.
Oh, wait, fuck! Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine! I wanted to flip that. This is fine. Oh man, someone said bomb! And of course it kills the Nerubian. Ugh, some days just ain't yo days. Some days is, though. Yes, I want to give this to the Alchemist and the Tiger. Tiger! And then ram into that bomber with my face. And then play a Raptor.
Shield for Argon.
Here we go.
And then just start swinging face, because, I mean, fuck it. that Wind Fury earlier in the game was pretty good. I'll give him that. I don't really play around either Wind Fury Speaker or whatever the hell it's Wind Speaker or the card Wind Fury because why? Okay, I can dig that. How do I do this? Okay, so if I flip... Oh, is this lethal? So if I flip this, that becomes a 6. That becomes 9 damage. Holy shit, this is lethal!
You love my new recipe.
The breach!
Here we go.
This deck is much better than our first deck.
Well played.
Yeah, we've been playing against a lot of booty bays. I don't know if I'd call that a turnaround. I was, like, other than the Wind Speaker play, I was solidly ahead for most of that game. I mean, granted, the double Fire Guard Destroyer was pretty strong on their part. But, yeah, so we've been seeing just so much booty bay. So much booty bay. All the booties. And like 1 or 2 bays.
Valera versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Alright.
You're back.
Well, these are all cards that I don't really want to play early. We have a billion 2s. I hope they had a lightning strike, a lightning storm the entire time. That would be great. Yeah, they had a fire elemental too. They like their deck wasn't bad. By the time they played the fire elemental though, it wasn't nearly as good. Yeah, that's fine. I mean the warrior deck. That was bad. It was pretty bad. That's about as much as you could say about the warrior deck. Alright, I'm going to play the Bloodfen Raptor so that next turn I can run the Raptor into the Amani Berserker. They clear my board, but I get a Dagger Deadly Poison, so that's fine. We are in fact fighting SDGO Wiki right now. Sort of a shame that we don't have anything to combo that with, but oh well. Yeah. This is the play.
Here we
I mean, it's sort of a shame, but that just means that we actually have, you know, this in waiting for next turn, so that's good. Oh, right, it's Gundam. Oh, fuck, it's super deformed Gundam, isn't it? Oh, God, that show. I won't worry. I literally won't worry. The cavalry is here. This is actually pretty... Like, this is a decent minion for them to play because it really does just burn this charge. I really want to pull a 2 next turn so that I can get the full power of this, but honestly... Yeah, I'm going to keep it like this. Perdition's Blade. I don't really need to make room for Perdition's Blade here. Okay. Okay. That's the thing, I guess. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you come in. Okay. What's the better way to do this? If I hit my face into that regardless, then I'd rather get it off the Perdition's Blade, but like... the Perdition's Blade is 1. This is just a weird turn, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm doing the exact same thing either way. I'm burning and eviscerate. Yeah, no, like, I'm looking at this now, and there is literally no difference between these two. Like... what the fuck am I talking about? Yeah.
Here we
I don't have to take 5 damage to the face. Eviscerate is better. This moment of bleh brought to you by Vicas.
Squire,
This is fine.
Ready, sir.
That's mildly annoying, but still fine. Yeah.
here we go.
Wow, much value. Ha! That's cute. So like Cold Blood takes that out. I basically end up trading my whole board if I do that. Though, you know, I say that, but is there any way to avoid trading my whole board? I mean, Cold Blood could also take out the Temple Explorer, the Tempo Enforcer. This is probably Cold Blood Anubisath. Prey. Oh, especially because I'm leaving that alive. Yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot because they don't really have an answer to it. We still go face. So like the thing about this is it is fairly tough for them to destroy my board unless they have Shadow Word Death, which is I guess a thing that I should have considered.
funnel cakes. Get your funnel cakes here.
They do not. Okay. I am not punished. I'm not owned. I'm not owned. Yeah, I guess see where this goes. This turns into actually a 7/7, so that seems like it's okay. Boy, this is annoying. Oh yeah, it turns into an 8/8. I can count. I can count real good. Do I need the 8/8 or would I rather have? Honestly, I would rather spread. And if this hits the guy... Oh, that's disgusting! Oh, that's disgusting!
Here we go.
Yeah, beat it.
Yeah. I took the trade just because it's good to take trades against priests, sort of, in general. I guess Holy Nova punishes the shit out of me right now, but it sort of would have otherwise as
You
well.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
Making all the right calls here. Also, okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. I can dig this.
Here we go.
Toasty! Well, that's cool, I guess. Well, at this point, I am just going board dominance. I'm pretty low health right now. So yeah, that's kind of the thing about Deathlord. Oh, fuck. Okay, I might lose this. And by might, I mean, wow, this game is over. I am dead. GG, 1-1. Oh, and of course, they even get rid of the cut curse. Oh well.
Well played. Here we go.
Well played.
Thus is life. Well, I could have had an assassinate in my deck if I had the sap. Granted, it wouldn't have helped here because it was a Kraken that I would have wanted to sap, but Oh well. That's his life. I don't really think there was anything in that game. I mean, I guess maybe I should have been... Yeah, I probably actually should have gone for face a lot earlier than I did. That's kind of a problem that I have sometimes. There were definitely some trades where I potentially could have won the game there. Oh well. Live and learn.
Watch
Alright.
your back.
That definitely goes back. Yeah, that's fine to stay. The deck doesn't have late game. It doesn't need late game, but that does mean that I have to be better at just being like, yeah, I'm gonna flip this switch. Alright, it would be really cool if they coined their hero power here, because then they just lose.
One shot, one kill.
Okay then, or I just get owned.
Here we go.
Yeah, the lesson here is definitely just play faster, just have the killer instinct.
Another night on the prowl.
Be all, yo, what are you gonna do? You can't stop me.
Yeah, beat it.
It's really a shame I hung mana there because that just really good. Interesting question. Do I play the Tomb Spider or the Magi next turn?
Was a murloc.
My mother was a Murloc. Rudeness. Alright, here you want to run that into the 2/2. Okay, that was an objectively bad play. Like, that was an awful play. That was the card I was specifically looking for.
You're looking at me.
Well, just because I say I should go faster in general doesn't mean that I should go faster every single turn. That's ridiculous.
Bring me steel.
I actually like the order that I did that in more, for being honest. Also, fuck. Aw, this is so sad. Value Town has been ruined, but I guess it does mean we get 3 extra face damage. Kodo! That Kodo! This is also a thing, I suppose. Do that next turn, just start swinging face. Unfortunately, we can't. But... Well, I mean, we can. But... Oh, thank you! Oh, they're gonna be so sad. This is a really good turn. Well, they paid for that one. And I mean, okay, that's cool, I guess. That is actually pretty cool on their part. It does kind of slow down my game plan. They've just turning this into a face race. And I'm not going to give up the Assassin's Blade to save the face damage.
Here we go.
Want a deal?
Alright, this is either going to go really good or they're going to have Force Savage. That was actually really good on their part, having the Argent Commander attack my face. Because at this point, they have no way of winning this game unless they can kill me before I kill them.
Handle it.
I mean, right now, it's looking like they might. That's fair, though. I have a lot of damage on the board. Okay. This is interesting. Flame Juggler, it would be really cool if it could, like, do me a solid here and kill that Stormwind Knight.
Crush! No, smash! It's getting hot in here!
Yeah, of course not. Alright, let's...
Here we
Don't miss
go.
this damage. We're gonna need it. And because there is nothing in my deck over 6 damage, I am actually gonna keep this Deadly Poison hidden for now. I don't really agree that the blood on the Kodo would have been better.
Bathe in flames.
Like, I mean, I guess it would have lived. Alright, yeah, I don't know. IDK.
Crush! No, smash!
Here we go.
All in. Yeah, I would have left him with 2 minions. Yeah. Yeah. And they still would have had to clear it. Yeah, it definitely would have been better. Oh well. Yep, I don't really mind you taking damage, buddy. Do they have a Wrath? They do not.
Here we go.
Play.
Well,
You love my new recipe.
This guy's toast.
This guy's toast. Works. Yeah, that was death on board. Fight me. Alright, we're 2-1. I mean, I guess they didn't, just because they didn't play it.
Valera versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
watch
Alright.
your...
I'm going to keep our Wisp because its best usage is as an early game combo tool. That said, I'm going to throw out our Yeti because I want to maximize the chance that I can play an early game combo. I am rewarded. Let's see if I am double rewarded. They got a Boulder Fist, so no. I am literally incapable of winning against that. I mean, I could have coined Defias, but then I wouldn't have had a turn 2, so... Why would I have coined Defias when I could play Wisp Defias on 2?
Yeah,
I'm sorry that you've had to eat bland mashed potatoes. It's very unfortunate.
Let me think.
Yeah, you do go think. Sit in the corner and think. This is just so awkward.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Oh, that's so sad. Also sad, we don't actually have a play right now. Okay, I am actually going to coin Yeti on the grounds that Crazed Alchemist Eviscerate will be a better play next turn than it is this turn. See? We're not getting owned by Consecrate, we just trade things. Always trade, no face.
Get your funnel cakes here.
Alright, well now Cut Purse Eviscerate is an even better move because the Crazed Alchemist is basically irrelevant. I mean, I guess we could keep the Gadgets and Jouster, but I'd basically trading the Jouster for a Cut Purse here.
What you got?
I mean, I guess I'm trading it for a Cut Purse and a Crazed Alchemist, but, you know. I feel like this is the best chance I'll have to play the to play the Cut Purse and get value off of it. I guess we'll find out. Okay. I guess we play the Crazed Alchemist on the...
Here we go.
I mean, unfortunately, 1 mana short the Smiteful Smith here. Yeah, they might play Consecrate, but that'll cost them most of their turn if they do. You want to play that Consecrate? Oh, you True Silver. Oh, you're gonna True Silver the Cut Purse! Nice. Value, baby. Welcome to Value Town. Rebound. Yeah, buddy. Save that 2 face damage. Now do I start going face? Yes, because I'll have nothing to spend mana on next turn. And it's not like the 1 damage will really make difference. He says.
What you looking at?
I don't know, what are you looking at? Yeah, you gotta do that. That's a pretty good play, and I hope I draw my Frost Elemental. That ain't a Frost Elemental, but I guess it does the job. Alright, so now we can kill the... Just find it unlikely that he clears my board. So.
Here we go.
Me still go face. And now he really wants to trade into that fire to flame juggler. That ain't Falco. Neither is that, for that matter. Oh! God! Why do I get so owned? Alright, well, we got the combo at least. How much damage is that to my face? 6, 10. Fuck it.
Here we go.
YOLO! We have now made the board really awkward for them. Like, honestly, I am loving this combo right here. Granted, I don't quite have the damage yet, but I do still have a decent amount of direct damage in my deck, so I'm not too worried. They live. Damn, that's value, baby. I do really hope I pull a minion this next turn, because I'm guessing they're just going to clear my board and pull a bunch of cards.
Must move quickly.
Yeah, you must. You kind of got to go into the Flame Juggler here. Boy, if I pull a spell, it'll just be sad times. Wow. It'll be really sad times if I pull a spell.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, I'll take it. Oh, this is interesting. So it gets 3/3, that turns into a 5. The 7 kills it for free. Alright. Unfortunately, we're basically still just drawing for our magic. This deck has a lot of burn. 4 damage of burn may be a little tough to come by, though. Assassin's Blade would be nice here. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, I don't think it's any different either way. And so begins the great face race of our time. That's troublesome, especially because I cannot play this without a friendly minion.
None may steal our space.
Well, we're close to being in trouble here. Okay, that helps. I need to pull a second card, though.
Go.
Oh, 13, 14, 18. Wow, they're gonna kill me this turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that really sucks. Yep, that's enough. Huh. Oh well. Oh my god! Standard Paladin wrecked. Yeah, their deck is amazing. 2 Trill Silvers, 3 Soils of Champions, a Consecrate, a Cult Master. Boulder Fist Ogre is really good, Piloted Shredder is really good, Keeper of Oldemon is really good. Paladins! We are already 2-2, so we are not going to 1-3. That would be impressive. It's Paladin.
Valera versus Jaina.
Some days you just can't catch a break. Other days you play against Paladin.
Back.
Yuck. We got really explosive sheep, probably. Okay. This is where we live now. This is our house. Oof, this is a bad draw. I don't have high hopes for this game already. We're gonna end up playing Perdition's Blade just for the sake of playing Perdition's Blade. Yeah, we actually are. And it's... Oh god, no, it's gonna be terrible, because they're gonna just fucking... Oh god. This is bad. This is like the anti-synergy hand. It's sort of Doomsayer, but then what do you do on turn 3? Literally nothing. And then what do you do on turn 4? Nothing. like I cannot understate how bad this hand is. Oh my god.
What to do?
I'm probably going to end up playing sheep this night. No. Oh my god. This is so bad. This is actually the worst hand that this deck could possibly have. That's not true. That could be a salty dog. But at least I could play that on turn 5. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Fancy cheeses. Yeah, no, I could play the Crazed Alchemist. This is like actually about as bad as this deck can get hand-wise. On the plus side, I'm making them go real slow. Oh! Oh! Like... I actually can't play anything this turn. Like... If I play Perdition's Blade, then I can't play Assassin's Blade next turn, and then I'll have no turn 5. Oh my god. I have never had a hand, like, this bad in any game. Like, oh my god. I don't care about your Yeti. I don't care about their Yeti at all. Why care about a Yeti? It just dies. Oh my god. What's wrong with your face? Yeah, there it goes. Ah, it survived. I'm legitimately shocked. Okay. Can't kill this next turn. That's really hopeful. I can kill it now with Defender, but that's so bad. Like, yeah, let's just leave it 2-3 on our board and hang 2 mana. I could kill it now with Perdition's Blade as well, but then what do you play along with that? Like, oh my god! This is legitimately the worst case scenario for this entire deck. I'm gonna do that because, like, even if they ping this, they slow themselves down. Like, I just... Oh my god.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, this is probably Flame Juggler into Defender. I guess we see where the Flame Juggler hits, but you know, so potentially a Nubisath. Kind of awkward though. So many options. I don't want to take any of them. Let's see where this goes. Okay, that actually opens up my options quite a lot because if I Perdition's Blade, do you do anything else? I mean, I guess you could fucking cold blood the Fire Element. You need 5. You can. Oh god, this. I mean, we're making something out of this hand. Yeah.
Here we go.
Not giving up 5 face damage. Our only way to win at the moment is to just go face until they die. I am 2-2 right now. For the record. They have a flame strike, so that's cool, I guess. They don't have a flame strike. And you have a dragon's breath. Alright. Guess that sucks. This is sort of to show off a place where the Anubisath is kind of just... bleh. Do I just throw it out right now, like along with the Bloodfen Raptor, and then sort of just hope it survives the turn? I kind of do, don't I? Yeah. Because then I could Defender of Argus it, and then it just gets annoying. I mean, we could go face and Perdition's Blade away one of the things. I don't know how much that gets us, though, especially it just leaves on the board.
Here we go. Choose soon.
Yeah, you must. Alright, so they're going to fireball this, is what's going to happen. This is one of those days. So there's no real reason to do that. Oh, meh. Okay, at least it drew a polymorph, I guess.
We must cleanse the
Oh my god. Boy, I really underestimated how difficult it would be for this board, to ever get on board, like, at all.
Here we go.
Fuck it. I probably should have gone face there, but I'd actually rather protect these so that I can cold blood next turn on the Argus than just push everything face. Or they win this charge and kill me. That works too. Boy, this is just one of those nights. Just one of those nights. Do I have a choice but to play the Spiteful Smith? I don't think I do. It's like, it's Mirror Entity, but I need to get on the board because I'm about to die anyway. This sucks. This sucks. 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 I'm not dead yet, but this sucks.
My shield.
Here we go.
I've probably gotten Reversing Switch at one point. Oh my god. Some days it's just not your day. So yeah, I'm glad you joined me for 2, 2, and 3 arenas, because I'm not entirely sure I could have saved this one. Or the last one, for that matter. It's not even Cold Blood this time. It's Effigy. Of course it's Effigy. I don't really care about that.
Here we go.
I definitely didn't play this deck as fast as it should have been. But the only time that I feel like that really, really burned me was that Priest game that I lost.
I wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. God, not even giving me the dignity. Yeah, no, there was literally nothing we could do this game. Like, that hand at the start, oh my god. Like, I don't think that not playing fast killed us for the last 2 losses there, because there just wasn't much we could have done with the hands that we were dealt and the decks that we were dealt. Like, this was an okay deck, but that they had, and also that I had, but like, there was nothing I could do with that hand. Like, that hand was basically the absolute worst case that this deck could have given us. Other than, like, literally giving us Frost Elemental, Spiteful Smith, Salty Dog as our first cards. Ouch. And it gave me a GVG pack, too, which is, like, the worst pack that I could possibly get. Ugh. Wow, that sucked. No, I'm not doing another draft. I'm not doing another one tonight. I would just play really, really on tilt. Cool. Another gold common. Wonderful. Perfect. Great. Well, I don't really try to use my dust until I actually have something I want to craft. And right now, I don't really give a shit, honestly. Like, I only just started playing Constructed again. So, I don't really care enough, honestly. Like, once there is a legendary that I want to craft, I'll just craft it. Until then, why would I just craft some rando legendary? I have most of the ones that I would care to have. I'm also kind of a little bit OCD about getting rid of the numbers. There was actually a patch recently that made it so that the numbers of new cards you had came back, and that was just fucking terrible. I wasn't even paying attention there, because it was Fan of Knives. I'm not really a fan of knives. Oh well. I mean, I only get, like at the moment, it's only really worth it to craft legendaries, because I have all of the commons, I think, a decent number of rares, not all of them, but a pretty decent, scant few epics, but there's not that many that I'm like, yeah, I really need this fucking epic, and a relatively small number of legendaries. I've spent, discounting adventures, I've probably spent $50 to $60 or $60 to $70 on this game, I would guess. Somewhere in that range. But I have bought every single adventure with money, so you kind of have to count those as well, because if not, it would have been going to gold. Anyway, after I just go on my random ramble about cards, that's pretty much tonight. It didn't go like you planned, but I mean, it's Arena. If I was a better drafter, I probably could have pulled better decks out of what we were offered. I also chose Warrior, so that first one was always going to be an uphill battle. That Rogue deck was probably better than its record, but we got just fucking steamrolled by those last 2 decks. Once because their deck was amazing. Once because my hand was ultra trash. Like, oh my god, that was trash. I mean, the first draft, it was a bad class and it was a bad draft, which those two are connected. Those two things are connected, you know. The reason Warrior's a bad class is because you're just statistically more likely to get a bad draft with it. Rogue, though, is a really good class, and I'm not really amazing at drafting Rogue. It's like it's hard to say if that was if as a draft. I mean, I definitely could have made that draft better. I'm not, you know, a pro drafter or anything. But you know, them's the breaks. That's Arena sometimes. I think according to the Hearthstone deck tracker that I've been keeping, my average right now is 4.7 after 2 2-3s. So I don't really mind that too much. Granted, this is like, what, 5 runs total? 7 runs total. Alright. Anyway, I'm still rambling. Good night. I hope you enjoyed, even though I may not have enjoyed all of it.